2. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
We're going, Bill.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. It's Wild Bill Chase with Calvin Castine here. Beautiful downtown Plattsburgh at the Plattsburgh High School outdoor soccer facilities for Northern Adirondack here in this regional final game against the Canajaharie Cougars. That's the Bobcats and Cougars. Not the Northeastern Cougars, though. One of the big rivalries for NAC. Bobcats, the Section 7 champions, and the Cougars are the Section 2 champions. Playing in this regional final, the winner of tonight's contest, or this afternoon's contest, will advance to the Final Four for Class C in New York State. In the earlier games today, we had the Shazy boys win their regional final by a score of 10-0, and the Shazy girls prevailed over Chateauguay by a score of 3-1. Bobcats in their home uniforms. They're the hosting here in Section 7. Just Ellie Work just got tripped up. We got a free kick. Shots put in there. Skips in on the keeper. And she's able to handle that. The keeper for the Cougars is Lauren Baffle. Bobcats up front have Rachel Venn in the middle. Ellie Work is on the right wing, and starting on the left wing is Olivia Pazer. The middle is Megan McGee. One of the outside halfbacks is her sister, McKenna McGee. Also playing halfback is Dania Burrow. Fullbacks, the sweeper position would be Jillian Scott. The stopper is, what's her name? Alexis Bulris. The outside fulls are Taylor Dernan and the Burnell girl, Megan Burnell. The goalkeeper for the Bobcats is Anna Lajway. We got a corner kick here in the opening minutes for the Cougars. Nice defensive play there. And it's well, they're calling a goal kick, so they're saying it's off to one of the Cougar players. Bobcats getting here as a result of winning the sectional title, then prevailing over Section 10 opponent Breaston Mariah Panthers Wednesday night at SUNY Canton in the regional semifinal. And that was by a score of 3-2. They were down 2-1 at halftime. And Ellie Work scored actually all 3 goals in that game. And she scored 2 in the second half, and the Bobcats prevailed by a score of 3-2. Cats have 14 total wins throughout the season. Work, partial breakaway. Yep, that's closed off, but she still gets the shot off. And the keeper makes the save for the Cougars. Saturday afternoon soccer here on Hometown Cable. November, what's the date? 9th. Veterans Day weekend. Veterans Day being the 11th, which is on Monday. Taylor Dernan with a step up. Kept the ball in, but that's cleared by the Cougars. Cougars have out there, number 2 is Logan. Beaters, number 3. Slater, number 4. Shovelton, number 6. Bowerman, number 7. Coble, number 9. Gray, number 11. Another Logan, number 12. Dylan Beck's number 18. Hammis is number 22. And is that B-A-L-F-E? Is that Baffle? Baffle? B-A-L-F-E. Balfie? Balf? Balf. It's easier. Balf. That's the goalkeeper. She's got number 95. She's got a bright orange jersey there, playing goalkeeper. It's good for the officials. And determine between when the teams are in there battling for a loose ball, you'll be able to pick out that keeper rather easily. And then the NAC keeper, she's in a lot of black, and the Cougars' colors are black and gold, and then their away uniform, which is black shorts and black jerseys with some white and gold. And the numbers are gold and got some white trim in there. Ball on the far side of the field, crossed in. Lashway able to scoop that up with no problems. 0-0 is the score here. Bobcats coached by Sharon Relation. She's assisted by Carol Lyons, Gina Rosenbaum, and Jessica Barnhart. Loose ball. Oh, good try there by Rachel Venn. She could have tapped that forward. She'd have been in on a breakaway. Venn going down the right side, using her speed here. She's going to be cut off. She took the shot and ended up bouncing the ball off into the defender. Out of bounds. It's a corner kick for the Bobcats. Some of the NAC fans figuring that should have been a foul there. That would have been in the box and everything, but I don't think anybody tripped her up. Good no call by the officials. Officials are Mr. Todd Lambert in the middle. Mr. Jeff Norton is on the far side of the field, and Mr. Tom Lacey here on the near side as the ARs, assistant referees as they call them, otherwise known as flagmen.
Actually, that's Jeff's father, Barry Norton.
Oh, did I say bad, Jeff? Okay, Mr. Barry Norton, sorry. Well, we got the family right. Jeff did the earlier game, Chattagay and Shazy. Cougars trying to bring the ball up. That ball is knocked out of bounds by NAC. I'm going to say Cougars most of the night. It's easier than saying Canajaharie. Section 2. Where's Section 2? Is that the Albany area?
Yes. I was told that Canajaharie was closer to Buffalo, which would be Section 3. So I don't really know. But we'll go with what we were told. I think it was somebody else's guess is what we were told.
Okay. That's off number 9. Would be Coble. NAC with the throw in, Durnan. Perfect weather conditions here. Not extremely cold. No wind here. So players are going to determine this. Not the weather conditions. No rain, no snow. Calvin was up in Lime Mountain yesterday, saw a little bit of snow up there. State was out, putting some salt on the roads on 374.
I got back home, my car was all covered with that stuff.
Oh, there's salt all over your car already. Yeah. Well, you go up over Dannemore Mountain, you're in a different world up there, Calvin. A lot of play between the 18s here in the early going. We've almost got 8 minutes gone here in the opening half. Free kick now for the Cougars on the 45-yard line. Playing at this Plattsburgh High School field, the soccer field, and then within the soccer field is football markings, as everybody knows around here. So it's the yellow line here is the out of bounds for the soccer.
All right, so 45 is really 55.
Yeah, but I'm going to go by what I'm reading. You know, it's like how I copied the numbers down, Calvin. It's copying the numbers down and putting a symbol in front of it. Calvin says, hey, you don't have to do that. You can just put the number, you know. Made it easier. On the goal kick. It's kept in by the Cougars. Number 18 there trying to get a little fancy. Kicking overhead. Jillian Scott getting ahead on that ball. Pazer coming back. She actually loses control. Gets by Bulrush. A good team defense there, blocking that cross into the middle attempt, and ball's out of bounds on the end line, or the touch line. Yeah, a lot better weather conditions here today than Wednesday night at SUNY Canton. Wind blowing. But we were lucky up there. It was warm. It was at least 60 degrees when the game was being played. But it was a strong wind that helped Breaston Mariah push out to a 1-0 lead. Their first goal was extremely wind-aided. Ball that was high up in the net, and Miss Lashway just not tall enough to stop it from going in the net. There's a handball. But the ball played her, the hand didn't play it.
Right on the 18 too, Bill.
Yeah. That'd be a tough one to call. The Cougars, the last couple of minutes, turned up the pressure on the Cats. Warwick, she can't get there in time. McGee. But that kick goes all the way into the box. Anna Lajway picks it up. We're down to under 30 minutes left and a half. On the punt. Ben can't get ahead on it. She taps it out to Warwick. A little quick short pass back to her. Looked like we were going to have another one back to Warwick. Warwick working down the right side. A nice defensive play there. Right now, pretty evenly matched. There's McGee. Battling with number 18 from that'd be Dylan Beck from the Cougars. A little shoulder-to-shoulder contact there. Some good hard soccer. McGee. She used her left foot there. She had her right foot all lined up to kick that ball. We got the other younger McGee, McKenna, battling. Both teams look to be working hard, so I think the Butterflies have already worked them out, Calvin. Good sized crowd here, especially for Northern Adirondack representation. A lot of fans here for the Bobcats. The Cougars having to travel up here into Section 7. So probably didn't bring as many fans. 3 o'clock start, but we didn't get started till probably 3:30 due to the fact that they're playing 4 games here today. 11 a.m. start for the Shazy boys this morning, followed by the Shazy girls.
12 minutes in, so it was about 3:40 when we actually started.
3:40. I got 3:48.
Yeah, but 12 minutes in.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So,
yeah, you're right.
So 3:35.
Okay.
3:35.
You said 3:30. I said 3:30. You said 3:40. Okay, the pager girl. Oh, she's got to get a little bit more on that. And Rachel Venn would have been flying in there all by herself. Just missed a golden opportunity there for the Bobcats. The Bobcats prevailing in the Section 7 title game by a score of 1-0. They beat Seton. They advanced to that title game by beating the Lake Placid Blue Bombers in a shootout. Ended up actually being recorded as a tie. It was 1-1, and then had to go double overtime, sudden death overtime, and then it was a shootout to determine that. Ben, Pazer gets there. Pazer pushed off the ball. NAC fans had a good angle on that one. Ball put into the middle there. Cougars cleared away. That was dangerous. Keeper, though, turns her back calmly, snares that ball. We're playing something different here. Megan McGee, she seems to be back in a fullback position. Cougars on the attack. Shot towards the goal. Lajway snares that right into her belly, skips up on her. It's artificial turf field here. Not your old styled artificial turf where it was harder than a rock. Ben at midfield. Loses control. Step around Burnell. Durnan is there. Okay, where they got Alexis Bowers? I think they got Megan McGee back in the fullback position. Maybe Bowers is playing the center full now. Or they got Megan by, I think Sharon has Megan marking somebody. That's what it looks like. Maybe it's number 18, Dylan Beck, because that's who she was battling up. That's who it is. Cougars down the right side. Good recover there by Bowers. Bobcats doing a nice job right now of marking up on the people they need to mark up on. Defensively, McGee gets ahead on it. Went up there to get that one. There's the other young McGee, clearing it away. Rachel Venn trying to head it past the Cougar player, unable to do so. They keep it in the Bobcat end of the field. Bowers being shielded off the ball. That shot's blocked by Jillian Scott. Goes out of bounds. It's a throw-in. Cougars getting more comfortable as this game goes along here. Keeping the Bobcats hemmed in their own end. McGee going up for the head. She's got foul was called actually by the AR over there. Assistant referee, Mr. Norton. Some contact there. McGee gets up, clears the ball away, and they see they've got to start using a little possession in their game here. They're just booting it away, and then it's coming right back at them. Ben going in deep. She tries to get it to Pazer, unable to do so. Juliana Garter waiting to come into the game for the Bobcats. That ball's knocked out of bounds. It'd be a throw-in for NAC.
Horn.
What happened to the horn? Subs coming in for both teams. Juliana Gardner and number 8 coming in for, that's a Mayer, Lauren Mayer for the Cougars.
Maybe it's Mayer or Meyer?
Mayer.
Mayer.
M-A-Y-E-R.
M-A-Y?
Mayer.
Okay. I didn't know how it was spelled.
All right. Since
I've
we're on
never seen an M-A-Y-E-R.
normally, you're usually right, but this time
I wasn't,
we got 22 minutes in this half and 40 minutes in the next half, and sometime in there you can apologize.
I was merely asking because I don't have the spelling in front of me. I've never seen anybody spell M-A-Y-E-R.
Oh, okay. Mayor? No, it's usually M-A-Y-O-R. There's no longer a mayor in the village of Champlain, right?
Yes, there is.
I thought they were dissolving.
No, they didn't.
Oh, okay.
Dannemora did, though.
No, they didn't dissolve.
No?
It was Keysville.
Oh, maybe Dannemora will now that they got a top-notch supervisor.
Oh, maybe. I don't know about that. That's yet to be determined. 4 years from now, we'll be talking whether that is true or not.
They're already saying 4 more, though.
Yeah, 4 more. Yeah, they're talking about 4 more feet to bury me in. Okay, the ball boys working hard here. I always taught my ball boys, my sons and daughters were playing, if they're being a ball boy for NAC, in a big game. And the other team gets the ball, you throw it at their feet. Uh-oh, somebody's down. It's the McGee girl. She's holding her head. Says she's okay. The official, Todd Lambert, asked her. Shook her head yes. On the sideline, we got a throw in. McKenna McGee heads it out of bounds. We had some head contact. I think Rachel Ben banged heads with one of her own teammates the other night. Oh, I can't say Veter's first name. I don't know how to. Shot from about 35 yards or outside. That's handled easily by Anna Lajwe. But the Cougars have had the Bobcats in the past 10 minutes or so hemmed in their own end.
Good job, Alexis!
Okay, free kick for the Cougars. Inside the box. I think that was Scott getting a foot on it. Sent right back to the kicker who took the free kick. Ball's headed. Scramble. Kicked out. Oh. I don't know who was back there. It might have been Scott. Just saved the goal. That was a rolled in. She hadn't been there. Rachel Venn working hard. Clears it into the middle of the field. That ball sent to midfield by the Bobcat defense. Alexis Boris. That's kicked out of bounds by the Cougars. Regional final game here. Northern Adirondack Bobcats against the Canajaharie Cougars. Girls varsity soccer action here on Hometown Cable. Winner of this contest will advance to play in the Final Four for New York State Championship of Class C. Shazy boys and girls have already advanced to Class D Final Four again. Congratulations to Rob McAuliffe and was it Sharon Sherman? Karen Sherman's teams. Wish them all the luck in their Final Four next weekend. Ball's on the far side of the field. Bobcats once again. They're playing a strong game defensively, but they can't just seem to get anything going on the offensive end. They've had a couple early chances. Ben, if she can get by there, but nope, stepping up, number 6, that's Sholverton. Nice play there to keep it in the Bobcat end. Dernan ends up putting the ball out of bounds over the touchline. Just over 17 minutes left in the first half. Score remains 0-0. Wild Bill Chase, better known as Sweet William now. Did you know that, Calvin?
No, I didn't know that. I've always known you as Bashful Bill.
Bashful Bill, right. Quiet, shy, reserved. You got a goal kick coming for the Bobcats. Well, the Cats just got to keep playing this tight defensive game that they are playing. I mean, the one good chance that the Cougars really had when the ball was loose, but Jillian Scott was there to clear it away. All it takes is one break up the field, get by that Cougar defense. Dernan right on the back of, it's number 18, Dylan Beck. Coming in the game for the Cougars is Morgan Gray. Coming out. It's number 16, I think. I don't know, I didn't get the number. You got a corner kick coming up, Calvin? Yep. Corner kick for the Cougars. Who's taking the corner kick? Let's see if I can catch the number. I think it's 22. Hammonds. And that sails over the end line, hits the side of the net, goes out of bounds. It's a goal kick for the Bobcats. Talked to Mr. George Brendler prior to the game. He came up to congratulate me on winning a position as town supervisor in the town of Dannemora. And he's almost 80 years old, and he don't look it.
No, excellent shape.
He's in excellent shape. There's a chance for the Cats. Ben can get through there. Get it on that left foot. Shot. She scores! There's that break we were talking about just earlier. And Rachel Ben puts it on their left foot and puts the Bobcats up with 14:50 on the clock left in the first half, 1-0. Is this a student or... Is that a student?
I would assume so.
What's her name on the back of her shirt, Galvin? Kitty? Does it say Kitty?
Looks that way.
All right, Kitty.
Kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
Kitty Bobcat.
Kitty Bobcat. Carries that NAC flag. Runs up and down the bleachers. Was even doing it up there in SUNY Canton where she's right in front of the camera. I said, I known her name was Kitty, I would have yelled, "Hey, Kitty, move!" So the Bobcats up by a score.
Scored by number 7, Rachel Ben. Assisted by number 2, Ellie Warwick.
Okay, that Warwick-Ben combination again. And the other night in Canton, they combined together for 3 goals. And it was just the other way around that Rachel was assisting on all 3 goals for Ellie. And now Warwick assists tonight on the goal that puts the Bobcats up here in the first half. 1-0. And goes down as one of the McGee girls. Megan. She's bumped her head. Now she's bumped her knee. Stretches her back there a little bit. And she appears to be. She's going to stay out there on the field. Allie Warwick gets the ball. Goes from the right all the way over to the left. Nice ball there in the opening. And Juliana Gardner running down there to put pressure on the Cougar defense. Warwick remains over there on the far side of the field. Leaves the whole right side wide open. McKenna McGee. That ball gets by her. Dylan Beck trying to tap it in to her teammate, but Megan McGee was there. Number 2 with the ball. 2 is Logan. Logan to Dylan Beck. Now Dernan picking up Dylan Beck as she goes down the left side. Nice play by Taylor Dernan to tap that ball over the touchline, out of bounds. Here comes Mr. Ken Drake, Channel 5.
Let's let him in.
Oh, I gotta let him in. What's the password? You didn't know the password?
I didn't. No.
Mighty Miners is the password.
Oh, okay. That's your stuff in the corner, Bill?
Yeah, that's mine. But
That's fine. That's my bag, but I mean, that's fine. You can leave it. I left it there because I knew I'd be coming back and forth.
we left the window open just for a little bit of background crowd noise, Mr. Drake.
That works, actually.
Okay. Calvin, he's
Stay warm.
staying warm. He's old now.
Not from Lion Mountain.
Ball on the left side of the box, crossed into the middle. Right there is the Bobcats. They've been all day long, right? Playing a strong game defensively, though, thus far, and they've had to because the Cougars have carried most of the play in the Bobcat end. 12 minutes left here in the opening half. You missed the first goal, Mr. Drake.
I heard them cheering as I walked in.
And we thought it was for you.
I thought so, yeah. They're like, oh, they know I'm here. So I just gotta hope they punch another one in.
There you go.
Kenny, are you going to show that football catch on the first?
Yeah, I just edited it. That's why I was gone.
Okay, what's the football catch?
Justin Stevens of Beekmantown makes a one-handed catch in midair while running. Gets hit, loses the ball on his back. With his other hand, reaches over his helmet, palms it, and runs 79 yards for a touchdown.
Oh, that sounds pretty amazing.
It's not bad.
Wow.
It was in the playbook, though.
Yeah, okay. Calvin says it was in the playbook.
He made it look like he did it on purpose.
McGee gets there before Logan. Taps it out of bounds. Megan McGee. Nice play to get that ball out of there. A shot put on net. Lashway's there. For the Bobcats makes the save. Nice. Calmly and coolly. Anna Lashway comes out to the top of the 18. Punts the ball up the field. That's Logan for the Cougars. Strong game being played here by the McGee sisters thus far. On the throw-in for the Cougars. That's off the head of Logan. Durnan's going to come over and help out. That should be a Bobcat throw-in. Official does see it right, and
Happens.
off the knee of Logan. Okay, you got to throw the ball in, Megan, or McKenna. Somebody does. Dania Burrell trying to shield off the, well, she did, I guess. I thought that was a Cougar throw in that one. We'll go along with that. Tap it into Ben. Not enough room here on the right side. Keep that ball in play. Number 9 coming in for the Cougars. That'd be Coble. She replaces Gray, Morgan Gray. Megan McGee gets ahead on that ball. McGee now with her left foot. Puts it into the middle of the field. Juliana Gardner. And collides with number 17 from the Cougars. That's Towns. I don't think she did that on purpose.
Oh, you're supposed to play a foul if you do it on purpose?
All right, it's got to be intentional, I thought. No? Oh, there's a shot off the post. That was a blistering shot by the Cougars. The Bobcats get a break there. Score remains 1-0. Ends up going out of bounds, and we got a goal kick. I don't know who the number was that took that shot. I think it was number 9, actually, Coble. Rachel Venn trying to clear it up the left side. Cougars still keeping the Bobcats hemmed in their own end, but Cats with the one break. Rachel Venn going down the left. Well, she got open on the left side and buried it with her left foot. Give the Cats the 1-0 lead. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine here with Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. Venn battling with the Cougar defense. She gets stopped at midfield. Alexis Bulrus stops that forward progress. McGee down on the ground. They're going to call a dangerous play as she kicked the ball as she was laying there on her rear end. Number 7, Bowerman will take this free kick. Ball's loose. A shot or a cross attempt is blocked. Cross was coming from Logan, other Logan that's playing. And we've got, it's a throw in, far corner. Regional final game here, Cougars and Bobcats. Section 7 versus Section 2. Section 2 must have had, did they have the bye probably? Is that how that worked? Or?
Must be.
Warwick trying to play that ball off in the body of the Cougar defender. She does. Gets it under control. Racing down the left side. Warwick breaking away a little bit here. But the defense for the Cougars coming in to help out. Kicks the ball. It ends up being off Warwick and out of bounds. Throw in quickly on the restart. The Cougars got the ball. Megan McGee gets a foot on it. McGee right there. Nice play. Yeah, she's knocked down. And the Cats will get a kick on, what is it, a 50-yard line or the 40-yard line, Calvin?
Football 40, soccer 50.
Okay. Nice ball put into Ben, but Ben unable to get it under control. The only thing the Bobcats got to do, they just got to get a little bit more physical back with these girls. The Cougars have been a little bit more physical, and what do we got? Offsides.
You can't get offsides. I don't know. So it sounds like he said, but it couldn't possibly
Definitely
be.
sounds like that's what he said.
He did say offsides. He's got his hand up. It's an indirect kick. There's 3 black jerseys right there. There was nobody offside. Unless she came from an offside position and touched the ball, which she might have done, and all 3 of us missed it.
So she was offside when the play started.
Right. I'm not, from what I've seen. Lajway ranging to her left, able to pick up that ball in the box. Down there, 5 minutes left in the opening half here. Bobcats, on the strength of the goal by Rachel Venn, assisted by Ellie Warwick, have the 1-0 lead over the Cougars here in this regional final game. The lights are on now. Venn, off her knee, down into space, trying to use her speed to get to the ball. The ball goes back to the keeper. She slides on the ground, calmly picks it up. Keeper being Bath.
Obviously, that couldn't have come off the foot of her fellow defender.
No, not intentionally. You can't pass it back.
Right.
I don't think it was a pass back. That's the judgment of the official. I think it did touch one of the Cougars, though, but I wouldn't call that myself. Maybe if it was Light Mountain and Altona playing, but other than that. Juliana Gardner. Touch it to space. Cats showing a little more offense here in the late stages of this opening half. Logan will throw the ball in. That's off the head of one of the McGees. I believe that was McKenna. Swing and a miss. Taylor Durnan on the back side of Dylan Beck. Durnan gets a foot on that. Dylan Beck in her forward progress ends up on the ground, tripping over the foot of Durnan. No call made. It does happen. Her forward. Lajway on the punt. Ben. Cats are good to get their defense on their heels a little bit, but they just start punching that ball through in the foot race. That's how they scored their first goal. The defense for the Cougars is playing up and try and keep the Bobcats hemmed in, which they have done pretty successfully here in the first half. Corner kick, down with 2 minutes left in the half. 1-0 is the score. Northern Adirondack on top here in this regional final game. That head goes just wide on the far side. The score remains 1-0 Bobcats. Anna Lashway. Looked like she was going to switch sides of the field for the goal kick. Durnan gets it. Oh, that's not Durnan. I think it was Jillian Scott took the goal kick. This is Durnan. Sending it down the left side. Juliana Gardner working hard to keep the ball in. Stepping up is Megan McGee to help out. Juliana Gardner goes deep in the Bobcat end. But some good work there. Gardner's part and McGee to relieve that pressure. McGee sends it over to the left side. Ellie Warwick over there battling with number 17 from the Cougars. Hustling, trying to keep it in bounds. Goes over the touchline. And call goes against the Bobcats. 40 seconds left in the opening half. Ball's at midfield. McGee heads it up. Venn. To Gardner. Gardner sends it into space. That's cleared away by number 17. That's Towles. Body contact at midfield. Dylan Beck being watched by Durnan. Nice play there by Durnan to hold her ground. Uh-oh. A save by Lajway, an unbelievable save as Dylan Beck looked like she was wide open there. Holds the lead for the Cats. That finishes the half 1-0. This is the score. Bobcats up at halftime in this regional final game here on Hometown Cable. We'll be back with your second half action. Wow. That was the whistle blows. The second half's underway here on Hometown Cable. Regional soccer final, Class C level in New York State playoffs. Northern Adirondack Bobcats hosting the Canajaharie Cougars from Section 2 here at the Plattsburgh High School's soccer facilities. The score at half, 1-0, the Bobcats on the strength of the goal from Rachel Venn. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine, and we got Channel 5 man Ken Drake with us. He's working the camera and providing some coverage for WPTZ. Public address announcer is Chris LaRose. His father is Gib LaRose. I played soccer at NAC under Gib back in the 70s.
And little Chris used to go and...
No, little Chris, I don't know when little Chris was even born. I don't think in the... Chris, when's your birthday? In the 80s or the 70s?
67.
You're that old?
46.
Wow, I didn't think you're that old.
I'm feeling it.
and that little kid there with
Wow.
the funny nose. That's
Right,
what
okay.
it was.
Yeah, that's the one that kept kicking me in my ankles.
Because you were on the bench instead of in the game.
That's true. Okay, Calvin. Calvin, how's this? Right, watch your left ankle. All right, we got to mention the ball boys out here. The mother was complaining that they didn't get announced that when they did the preliminary announcing of the teams and everything, officials. Jared Burnell and Adam Venn doing all the work out there as ball boys for NA. They're actually a couple of NAC students.
Channel 5 won't mention the ball boys.
No,
Hometown Cable does.
We don't do that.
no. Just Hometown Cable.
We don't have enough time. Our producer doesn't give me enough time.
That would be funny though.
And the ball boys were.
And the highlight of the game, and you just show the ball boys. Oh, there's a chance for the Cougars. Cleared away by the Bobcats. Ball's at midfield. Gardner tripped up on her own feet.
We got a ball girl and a girl on this side though.
Oh, we got a ball girl now. And she's got Ticonderoga colors on. Offsides. Official had to flag up real fast, folks. I think it was offsides.
I put a ball boy on TV before, but I didn't use his name.
Oh, okay. You represented all those ball boys out there.
Right.
One thing I remember about Channel 5 is NAC and Nick's teams playing, and they had the highlight of where the kid was called for tripping from, was a
Regan?
Reagan called him.
Regan's call?
Yeah. he called him.
Kelly had the camera that night, I think.
Yeah, they called a penalty kick for NAC, and they scored on it and helped them win that. I don't know if it was Canton or whoever it was, but when you saw the highlight, you knew that he hadn't been tripped up. It was Tommy Matthews, I believe, was the...
There was nobody within 5 feet of him.
Yeah. That was at Seton, too.
Yeah. I was there. I had it on camera, too.
It looked like a good call to me from where I was standing next to you. McGee got a foot on it. The Cougars keeping the Bobcats hemmed in again here. The opening minutes of the second half. McGee and Dernan push the ball out to the right side. Ellie Warwick, she can't push the ball up the field. Cougars looking to get the tying goal here if they can. And Cats, we'd like to see them score another one and push the lead to 2-0. Anna Lajway picking up the ball. She had an outstanding save in the final seconds of that opening half. Shot right here on Hometown Cable. Calvin and Ken were actually kept on looking for the ball, and she smothered it. As Dillenbeck was breaking in on goal all by herself up the middle. Actually, that's how Preston Mariah scored against NAC the other night, their second goal. Can't think of who the girl was, but she broke in there through the middle of the field and gave the Panthers a 2-1 lead at that time. But as we know, NAC came back in that game. 2 second half goals, won by a score of 3-2. Lajway is down on the ground, moving to her left, able to pick that ball up, no problems. On the punt, McGee plays it off the head of one of the Cougar players. Contact there with Gardner. Gardner down the left side. Dana Burrow. Ben by herself. Shot right. Puts it into the belly of the keeper. What's the keeper's name again? Lauren Balfe. I thought there was a whistle. Oh, then she knew she couldn't get it. Keeper for the Cougars picks that ball up in the box. Great chance for the Bobcats. Ben got off a good shot, but square hits keeper square in the belly. That's Logan on the throw-in. Nice job by Alexis Boris. Get a head on that ball. Knocks it out of bounds. Cougars will retain possession here. This is number 12 now. The other Logan. Jillian Scott gets it up to Burnell. Burnell taps it to Venn. Venn come back with a few yards to pick that up. Venn to Warwick. Warwick trying to send Venn down the right side. Rachel Venn trying to go back to McGee. Durnan hustling. Kicks the ball up the right side. Ball put into the middle. Nice defensive play there by Boris. Push call. Free kick. So that ball's on the 35-yard line for soccer, 25-yard line for football. Lajway. Oh, they score. Similar goal that Preston Mariah scored. Same spot. High, top of the net. And on the free kick, the ball game is tied up 1-1. 35-yard shot. The Cougars have tied this ball game up against the Bobcats in this regional final. 1-1's the score. Number 7 with the goal unassisted. That'd be Hannah Bowerman on the free kick. Ben breaking in on goal, but actually kicks it over the end line. It's a goal kick coming up, or not? Corner? No, the defender kicked it over the end line.
Scored by number 7, Hannah Bowerman. Goal is unassisted.
Unassisted on the free kick. Bowerman putting it high in the right-hand corner of the net. Over the outstretched arms of Anna Lajway. On the corner kick. Warwick goes back to Ben. Ben gets the shot off. And the keeper's in the right place. Makes the save. The punt. Not a lot of air under that one. Line drive punt. Bobcats back on attack. Ben trying to break through the defense. She goes outside to Warwick. Warwick shot. Scores! There's that combination again. Ben and Warwick combining again, and the Bobcats quickly regain the lead. They're up 2-1 here in this regional final game. How much time between goals? Thank you. Okay, 1 minute and 10 seconds between goals. Ellie Warwick picking up her 4th goal in 2 games. She's figured in all Bobcats' 5 goals they've scored in the last 2 games, scoring 3 or 4 of them and having an assist on the other one. Rachel Venn also figuring in all 5 of those goals. She's got 1 goal and 4 assists. Very big right there for the Bobcats to answer the Cougars' goal. 1 minute and 10 seconds later, they score to go back up by 1 goal, 2-1. In this regional final game here in Plattsburgh High School soccer field. Down to about 30 minutes left in the regulation. Bobcats goal there set up by not a real strong punt by the keeper. Line drive that Cats were able to keep the ball down in the Cougar end of the field, and then with a nice pass to Warwick, and Warwick did a nice job of finishing the job. Hometown cable here. Calvin Castine, Wild Bill Chase, Saturday, November 9th, 2013. It looked like she put both arms on that ball. Cats playing a strong game defensively. Cougars primarily keeping the Bobcats hemmed in their own end. Dylan Beck, she's been watched very closely by the Bobcat defense. It's either Dernan McGee or Jillian Scott, wherever she turns. November 9th, we're on daylight savings time. It's what? It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 5:40, or 4:40, excuse me. Starting to get dark already, Calvin.
Yeah.
November, one of the dreariest months of the year.
It's on standard time now. We're on standard now.
Standard time? Standard. Except in Arizona, right? We're on Arizona time now. We're the ones that don't go to daylight savings. Logan, her cross attempt goes over to the end line. It's going to be a goal kick for the Bobcats.
Actually, I've kept daylight savings on my watch here, so I don't feel so tired in the morning. when I get up.
Okay. I've been having a problem with this change. I've been getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, wide awake. Except this morning, I finally slept in till 6.
I gotta stop drinking that Mountain Dew at bedtime.
I didn't drink no Mountain Dew. One night I had a couple beers. I still got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Ever since the time change. I'm an early riser. 5:30, 6 o'clock. Ben making a move. Puts the ball out to Warwick. Warwick's now on the far right side. Pazer is in the game. Olivia Pazer here on the left side. Ben, one defender back. 3 more racing in her direction. Nice play by the defender for the Cougars. That'll Shoulder-to-shoulder contact. It's knocked out of bounds. Bobcats retain possession on the far side of the field and a throw-in. McGee. Pacer. Taps to McGee. Or no, that's Burl. Ulrich calmly picks that ball out of the air. Pacer trying to send it in for Ben. Ben was offsides there for a second, but it's cleared away. Nice step up there by Taylor Durnan. Knocked that ball off the foot of Dylan Beck. Jillian Scott, last line of defense, taps it away, and Megan McGee, or McKenna McGee, helps her push it up the field, goes out of bounds. You know, I'd have been smart, Calvin. I didn't know that the North Country, what is it? Outfit that's out in Section 10. They were broadcasting that game.
Oh, could have stood next to him.
Stood next to him, or they handed him the microphone. Anyways, they must have been over. They had a little tent set up type of thing on the other side of the field, where I thought was just for the scorers, and I thought it was a radio. I didn't.
I think it was a radio station and them were combining.
Yeah. Ball put into space. That's going to roll all the way into the box. The keeper is going to have no problems handling that. But I stayed on the fan side of the field the other night in Canton. But I learned from that. The next time I'll just, try to, can't get anybody to run the camera. If you ever have another opportunity, we'll just hook up with them guys. You just have to start packing a microphone stand, you know, in case they don't want to hold your mic.
Lay it on the table.
Lay it on the table, right. That was out of bounds. We got a goal kick coming up for the Bobcats. Kitty continues to work hard here, keeping the Bobcat fans awake, running back and forth with their flag. She's down here on your right, Calvin.
I'm looking at Mulligan and his daughter.
Mulligan and his daughter. That's Tim Mulligan holding his daughter. Mr. Mulligan, Mr. Crystal Rose, doing the administrative work here at the Plattsburgh Field. Doing a good job. PA announcing and everything. Dylan Beck moves to her left. Durnan, not fooled by that. Logan picks it up, and there is Megan McGee to help out, clear the ball away. Rachel Venn. She's got Olivia Pazer over here. Pazer into space, but that's run down by the Cougar defense. Good work there. Burnell, nice job defensively for the Bobcats. It's Megan Burnell. Beater is the defender, number 3 for the Cougars, who's working hard. Couple bodies fall down for the Bobcats. Uh-oh. All right, we're 5 to 8 yards back. That one's a little line drive over the top of the net, and the score remains 2-1. That was a dangerous for the Bobcats, but put over the top of the net. Subs coming in for the Cougars. I like the colors the officials got on tonight. A green, a lime green jersey, black shorts. You can pick them out in the crowd. Ooh, no call there.
I've got a lot of old video with black and white stripes out there for officials.
2 teams out there! Stick to modified! Stick to modified!
Ooh, that's brutal. I can't repeat that one.
Oh,
Throwing into the box, cleared away. I think that's Juliana Gardner now, right?
I think so. No.
No, it's 2. It's Pagers. My bad. Oh, nice job. Keep that ball in. Goes back to Burnell. Good ball. Then get it under control. Use her speed. Then shoots. Scores! Great ball there by Megan Burnell. Sends Ben down on a breakaway. She buries it. At 21:52 on the clock. The Bobcats have a 2-goal lead. They are up 3-1 in this regional final game. You're confident? All right.
Bobcat fans are kind of happy.
Yep.
See you, Ken.
Mr. Ken Drake going back to WPTZ. Get ready for the 6 o'clock newscast. Rachel Ben picking up her 2nd goal tonight. Calvin making comment that Bobcat fans are, and Lajway has to make a save there to keep it a 2-goal game. Bobcat fans, yep, are pretty happy right now. Down with about 21 minutes left here in regulation with a 2-goal lead. That goal being set up by the hard work of Olivia Pager, keeping that ball in bounds here near the sideline. Did a nice job, passed it back to Burnell, who kicked it up the field to open space. Rachel Venn using her speed, able to get the ball under control and then eventually put the ball in the back of the net. We talked about it earlier, the Bobcats being able to. Well, Mr. Drake's back for his phone.
We could have done some tweeting if we'd only known.
Tweeting? Tweeting? There's no tweeting in hometown cable broadcast. Bobcats playing a strong game defensively. That time, one of the defenders having set up a goal. Ben has scored 2 goals. Well, the first one being on a partial breakaway, and this one on a full breakaway. And she is assisted on the other goal by Allie Warwick. And now the call goes against the Bobcats. Clock, a big factor now that the Cougars must contend with. About 40 yards out, line drive shots on the ground. Megan McGee able to get a foot on it, kick it over the end line or the touch line, so it'll be a throw-in for the Cougars on the far side. Logan returning. She replaces Morgan Gray, number 11, getting a breather. Cougars, left side. Jillian Scott stepping in there, clear the ball. Ball's gonna skip up to Rachel Ben. Ben trying to send it down the wing for Olivia Pager. That's off the foot of a Cougar or a Bobcat player. I think it's oh, that's Dernan. Dernan over here on the left side. Yeah, I think Durnan has the job of marking Dylan Beck. Dylan Beck must have been the big threat that the Bobcats had to contend with, and they've done a nice job of containing her all night long today. Dylan Beck has not had any opportunity to get free. That's Burl trying to send it down the left side for the Cats. Alexis, she's got a handball on that, no call made.
Keep your arms down.
Beater on the throw-in. Cats getting their foot in there again. Actually, this game reminds me a lot of the way the Bobcats are playing is the way Lake Placid played against them. But then defensively, that semifinal game, it seemed like the Cats carried the play, and Blue Bombers always had their foot or body right in the right position at the right time to keep the Bobcats from having any offensive threat. Ooh, that's off the head of, I think, Taylor Durnan. The difference in this game, though, is the Cats now, they're playing strong game defensively, but also making the best of their opportunities. 2 breakaway goals by Rachel Ben, and then the other goal by Ellie Warwick, and they have a 3-1 lead here. Down with about 16 and a half minutes left in regulation. And the goal scorer for Hannah Bowerman was the goal scorer thus far for the Canajaharie Cougars. Okay, we got a free kick for the Bobcats. 20 yards out in front of their net. You know what, Kelvin? Bobcats win. Robin's going to Florida next week with her sister.
You'll be all alone, huh?
I could go for a trip for the Final Four for you, buddy.
There you go.
I don't have no plans. I was thinking about going to a hockey game, but I can go watch these girls play again. Chris, do you know where the Class C or the girls' Final Four is?
Next Saturday, Sunday at Cortland.
It's at Cortland. Oh, that wouldn't be bad at all. Okay, let's not count our chickens though before they're hatched.
Don't make reservations yet.
All right, we're not making reservations yet. I ain't been to a Final Four in a while though. NAC girls are.
Used to be that team named Maplefield that used to, from Section 3, used to get in the way a lot.
Yeah, but then if Section 3 is Albany area then.
Circus.
No, they were down by Albany, I thought. Just north of Albany.
Okay.
I don't know. We don't know anything. We know Section 7 and 10, and that's it.
7 is there. 10 is there.
Shot. Lajway on the short side, able to snare that ball, keep it a 3-1 ball game.
I know where Chateauguay is in Section 10. That's it.
Chateauguay, Malone, right. Potsdam, Canton. Section 10's big, actually.
Palm Bay.
I mean, you go all the way to Gouverneur, and you're still in Section 10.
St. Lawrence County.
Yeah. Oh, that's off the head of Anna Lajway, and she quickly recovers and picks up the loose ball on the far side of the box. Penalty box area, that is. Gathers herself, puts the ball and punts the ball. Ben gets a foot on it. Ben goes back to Durnan. Durnan down the left side. That's Juliana Gardner back in the game as Pazer is out. Boris working hard back there. Also on the defense for the Bobcats. Hollenbeck. Durnan, nice play, steals the ball away, clears it up the field. Outstanding play there by Taylor Durnan. That's a big heads-up play there by the defender, not kicking the ball away and backing off. Using her peripheral vision, picking up her keeper, Lajway, who comes along and picks up that loose ball. There's Veter. She's played in a strong game for the Cougars. Bobcats, they're all uptight. The Cougars, they're pushing up the defense. Oh, they're across midfield now. You've just got to punch that ball in, let that foot race. You've won a couple of them already. All right, they're spelling out Bobcats. So far, so good. They spelt it right, I think, Calvin. Cougars, the coach, has them all up inside the Bobcat end of the field. They're looking to at least cut the lead.
The corner. Enough crowd noise?
Yeah. I got enough crowd noise.
You want to shut it so you don't forget?
No, that's all right.
You want to get at the end of the game.
Yeah, we'll have to. Low kick. Loose ball. Then can't get there. Cougars keeping it in the Bobcat end. Well, that's just obstruction there. I want to stick my head out the window and yell, tell them, hey, get up there, get it fast. I can't do that, though. Them days are gone. I'm older now, supposedly wiser.
Till your grandkids get out there.
Right, till my grandsons get out there. Yeah. Then we revert back to the old, it won't be Sway William anymore, it'll be back to Wild Bill. Durden, nice footwork there. Beater, though, steps in there. And Lajway picks up that loose ball. Carol Lyons providing some instructions to Olivia Pazer before she reports in. Scott with a nice play there defensively. Shielding off the ball was McGee. Ben. She can't get by number 22. It's Hammonds. Call against the Cougars. Bobcats. We're down under 10 minutes, Calvin. 3-1 is the score. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine for Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. Bringing you regional finals of Class C New York State playoffs for girls varsity soccer. Northern Adirondack against Canajaharie, the Section 7 champ and the Section 2 or 3 or some other section of the state champ. Somewhere. It sounds like a Syracuse area, doesn't it? I mean, the name of the school. They got a lot of, it's like an Indian name, right?
Like a Finger Lakes type of name.
Yeah. Cats looking to make it 3 in a row for the home teams here at this Plattsburgh High School soccer field. Shazy in Class D swept both regional finals in the boys and girls earlier today. 11 o'clock start for the boys. They prevailed by a score of 10-0 over Harrisville from Section 10, and then the Chateauguay girls won 3-1. Shazy girls won 3-1, excuse me, over Chateauguay. And that was a 1 o'clock start. This was supposed to be a 3 o'clock start. We started about 3:35. Just a little bit after 5 now. It's all dark out here. Olivia Pazer in the game. She's going to force the ball out. Nice play there. Defender has to go over the end line, or touch line with the ball. Durden, the good throw. Veeder got a foot on it. Goes out of bounds. Should be the black and gold throw of the Cougars. NAC green and gold. Cougars black and gold. Middle, Ellie Warwick's open. Burrow, she can't get a foot on it. Megan McGee doesn't get all of that. Her second attempt, all the way to right side. Ben got a foot on it. It's run down by the Cougar defender, sent up the field. McKenna McGee keeps it in. Nice play there. Warwick goes outside. Megan McGee and McKenna working on that far side of the field. Cougars at midfield with a free throw in. Oh my God. Well, basketball is just around the season, or just around the corner of basketball season. Bobcat shootout coming up. Thanksgiving weekend.
Yep. Be there, Bill.
Well, I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna have to babysit on Friday in the morning anyways.
So what is it for?
Babysit the grandchildren so my daughter-in-law can go do some Black Friday shopping. I've done it since, well, I did it first 3 years Colby was, but last year I was actually in North Carolina for Thanksgiving last year with Amanda down in Asheville. Not going down to North Carolina this year.
So where are your children?
I got Amanda's down in North Carolina in Asheville. Alexander is attending school at University of Southern California, getting his doctorate degree in film studies. Sarah, she married a guy that was in the Army. He just got back from Afghanistan. They're down in Texas, and El Paso, Texas. And Nick driving truck for FedEx, and he lives right here in Plattsburgh, and got two grandsons, Colby and Carter. Colby is the oldest at 4, Carter 19 months. And Carter just mocks everything his 4-year-old brother does. Which is mostly his 4-year-old brother is an expert at getting under his parents' skin. Bobcats clear that ball away.
It's a long time family tradition. Right?
All right, yeah. Call against the Cats. So, well, we got a free kick here. And then the lone goal scored by the Cougars came off the result of a direct kick from 35 yards out. This one's a little bit closer.
Just outside the 18.
All right, part of the net. Lajway goes up, gets that one right into the middle of the net, and she's there to snare that ball. And we're down under 5 minutes left.
Just barely tall enough for that one, Bill.
Oh, I think you get the Cherubusco phone book underneath her when she jumped. Scott, nice play there. Just lets the ball skip by her. Knows that her keeper, Anna Lajway, is going to be there. 4 minutes and counting. Bobcats with a 2-goal lead on the strength of 2 goals by Rachel Venn. The other goal scored by Ellie Warwick. That third goal, well, we had a 1-1 ball game at one point, but it only lasted for 1 minute and 10 seconds. The Cats opened up the scoring in the first half. Rachel Venn on a partial breakaway broke down the left side, assisted by Ellie Warwick. The Cougars tied it. About 32 minutes left in the second half. About a minute and 10 seconds later, Rachel Venn with a nice pass to Ellie Warwick, put the ball in the back of the net. That gave the Cats a 2-1 lead. And a few minutes later, Olivia Pazer working here right about the 50-yard line, right in front of our position, keeping the ball in play. Passed it back to Megan Burnell, and Burnell sent the ball up the field and created a breakaway situation for Rachel Venn. Used her speed, got ball past all the Cougar defense, broke in, scored, made it 3-1. Down under 3 minutes to go. Venn puts the ball deep. Sends it across the field. The keeper for the Cougars picks up the loose ball. And we must talk about that second goal the Cats got. That was a short punt situation that, again, the halfback, I believe it was McKenna McGee, kept the ball in. She got it into Rachel Venn, passed over to Warwick, and that was another, so you had Pazer and McKenna McGee helping set up 2 of them goals. And just unfortunate, I don't think in soccer they give out 2 assists, do they?
I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it? 2 minutes and counting here. Bobcats looking to make what would be the school's first trip for girls to the Final Four. Never has happened before. Right here on Hometown Cable. Seeing a little history in the making, folks. Step over here, we'll get the crowd noise. Picking it up. Pounding their feet. Minute and a half left. Northern Adirondack, the 2-goal lead. Rachel Venn. High kick. Nope. Keeper and Venn battling there. Megan McGee played strong game for the Bobcats in the middle of the field. An outstanding effort here on Northern Adirondack's part defensively. Cougars carrying the play the majority of the time in the Bobcat end, but Bobcats marking up really well. Down under a minute. 3-1's the score. NAC is knocking on the door of history. Going to make their first trip to a Final Four for girls varsity soccer at Northern Adirondack. It's happened twice for the boys. One to Hollenbeck, who's had a hard time. Taylor Durnan on her heels all night long. 25 seconds left. Rachel Venn, Allie Warwick leading the way. Great team effort here. Steve Perrier down there leading the charge. Firing up the crowd. Counted down. All the home teams are going to win here so far. Hometown Cable, Wild Bull Chase, Calvin Castine, Northern Adirondack Bobcats are going to the Final Four. They win 3-1. Ellie Warwick and Rachel Venn providing all the offense. Venn with 2 goals, Warwick with 1 goal. Like I said before, it's never happened before. Girls varsity soccer ever to make a trip to the Final Four. They will play next weekend in Portland. Share relation, congratulations. All the girls of NAC, Hometown Cable, Bill Chase, Calvin Castine, we extend you congratulations. Great, outstanding defensive play on the part of the Bobcats today. So, like I said, Kelvin, possibly I'll be making that trip for you to Cortland next weekend. Anna Lajway with a big save, though, too. We got to comment on that right at the end of the half to make it keep the score 1-0. I think it was Hollenbeck breaking in there. That was probably the one time she had, and Lajway jumped on that ball. So thank you for tuning in to Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County, bringing you regional soccer action from Plattsburgh High School. Big Bad Wild Bill and Sweet William now, and the Northern Adirondack Bobcats are your regional final champs by a score of 3-1. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks to the future Dannemora Town Supervisor, Bill Chase, for taking us through today's game. We have Tim Morgan and daughter presenting the Regional Hardware All-Country Regional Champions in Adirondack. So they'll advance to the Final Four, as Bill mentioned several times, for the first time ever in girls soccer in school history. And one of the assistant coaches over there is Jess Herrick Barnhart, and she is the varsity girls basketball coach, and I'm sure she is hoping that this is just the start of something big as far as the Lady Bobcats 2013-2014 school year. We're looking for more of the same when it comes to basketball this year. Thanks for watching and supporting viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. We can only be here if some of you people step up to the plate and support our efforts, and we don't get a lot of support from Bobcat fans, so we appreciate it. We do have some fans there, some very faithful fans, and the Booster Club sent us a contribution this year, delivered by Dean Lajway, and we appreciate their support. So thanks for watching, and for those of you who understand and support our continuing efforts. Hometown Cable TV, we think it's worth your support.